and he talked about it. He said, I don't want to do an exhibition against Floyd Mayweather. He said, I'm only doing real fights. Now, of course, I can't get up high in weight, but I'll fight him in a real fight at the.
Whenever Floyd Mayweather speaks, the boxing world pays attention, and this time he grabbed headlines by publicly calling out Gervonta "Tank" Davis on live television, criticizing not only his performance in the ring but something much bigger behind the scenes. In a surprising turn, Floyd openly advised Tank to stay away from a rematch with Lamont Roach, and while that kind of warning might seem strategic coming from someone else in boxing, coming from Floyd it feels personal and far more serious.
What else do you want to talk about? We got
No, real quick, actually, I just wanted to say I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big.
Tank on here.
Yeah, Tank. Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know. He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He was only out for a second. Tank, you want to come in, Tank? Can I bring you in? I'd love to bring you in. Only because I know for like the longest.
The relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis has completely fallen apart. They once shared a close bond that felt like a mentor and son in boxing, but now they act like rivals, constantly taking shots at each other, revealing private issues, and clashing publicly whenever they get the opportunity. Now Floyd Mayweather isn't just throwing casual jabs anymore. He's stepping in to shape the story himself, openly criticizing Gervonta "Tank" Davis, challenging his choices, and even suggesting that Tank may not be the dominant force fans believe him to be.
When is Gervonta Davis going to go somewhere? Anui deserve to be in a pound for pound? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve to be in a pound for pound? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta "Tank" Davis? I mean, he deserved to be somewhere also in a pound for pound.
Why don't they give him that ring?
Because he was affiliated with me.
If you think this was just another routine interview from Floyd, think again, because his latest comments shift the entire conversation and could completely change how people see the situation.
I'm not being funny or knocking any fighters, and this is really not hating. I'm still, even if I don't want to be, they still talk about me every time a fight comes on. So really, I'm really still the face of boxing, even though you have certain individuals that want to throw shots and hate because that comes with the territory. Even you see all these fighters they doing the shoulder roll. You see, I mean, yeah, and not knocking the guys that paved the way. And I want to come on record and say,
sitting there relaxed and confident, he wore that familiar smirk, the same look he gives when he knows he's about to say something that will spark debate and get everyone talking.
you know, certain paperwork. Okay. I should say. Okay. If that's safe to say, I should say. But
when the discussion shifted to a potential matchup between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Lamont Roach Jr., Floyd Mayweather didn't hesitate, making it clear that in his view Tank should not be going back into that fight.
I don't really know where to go with this subject because if I say something, I'm going to get backlash. Because you know, no matter what I say, it's not okay.
So you can't
It's
say
not right. But well, basically,
Now think about who this is coming from: Floyd Mayweather, a fighter who built his legacy on claiming to be the greatest ever, taking on every challenge in front of him, and consistently proving himself against top opponents throughout his career. And yet, here he is, warning the world that Gervonta "Tank" Davis, his former protege once hailed as boxing's next big star, should stay away from a rematch with Lamont Roach Jr., because Floyd already sees the challenges and risks that lie ahead.
You know, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Floyd Mayweather witnessed the controversy, noticed Gervonta "Tank" Davis's struggles, and recognized just how tight that fight really was. And he knows that if a rematch happens, there's a genuine risk Tank might not come out on top.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next. You might see it in a minute.
That's exactly why Floyd is getting involved. He's not just giving advice. He's carefully strategizing every move like a chess master. The truth is, Floyd has never been content to watch Tank succeed on his own. He wants to be at the center of every decision, every plan, making sure he shapes the path and influence around Tank's career while keeping control of the narrative and the spotlight.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And, I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Back when their relationship was strong, Floyd built Tank's career from the ground up, putting him on the biggest stages, generating buzz around his name, and most importantly, making sure Tank understood that every opportunity and spotlight he enjoyed was because of Floyd.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
But the moment Tank began making his own decisions, things turned messy. He left Mayweather Promotions, started running his own show, threw subtle jabs, and made it clear he no longer needed Floyd in his corner.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
And if there's one thing Floyd Mayweather can't stand, it's a fighter who believes they've outgrown him. Since then, Floyd has been biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to have the last laugh, and the controversial fight against Lamont Roach gave him exactly that opportunity.
Has the time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about this becoming that man, handle your own responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one that control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? It's time to, ride their own bike without training.
From the opening bell, it was obvious that Roach wasn't just there to last. He was there to win, pushing forward, landing combinations, and outworking Davis in every way.
I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it?
You know, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
it. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
What made the fight shocking was that Roach didn't just throw more punches. He landed cleaner, sharper, and more effective shots, while Tank's punches barely fazed him. Roach absorbed the power and kept pressing forward like someone with nothing to lose and everything to gain. This was the kind of performance that can turn an underdog into a household name overnight. The fight's most controversial moment came in the 9th round, a moment that ultimately cost Roach the win. Roach landed a crisp jab that clearly hit Tank, and then, to everyone's shock, Davis dropped to a knee.
Wow, okay. I thought he had hurt his hand. Did he not take the right? That's right. Here comes Davis. Davis exploding. And Roach meeting fire with fire. Roach eating some big shots and coming right back. A minute and a half left in what has been an eventful night. We thought Davis might have gone down for the first time in his career. Instead, he exploded, and Roach took the shots and fired back some of his own. Roach has to be careful. Tank loading up big here. Tank unloading lefts and rights. Roach did a pretty good job of deflecting some of these shots. Short left hand from Roach to right hand lands by the challenger. This arena is on their feet right now. Final minute of the 9th. Lead right hook, left hand from Davis. Never expected Roach to be taking these shots and countering it.
By every boxing rule, taking a knee after a punch lands counts as a knockdown. But referee Steve Willis let Davis get up and walk to his corner while his team wiped him down, leaving the boxing world far from happy.
How do you assess his power after being in there for 12?
He got decent power. He got decent power for sure. I ain't gonna say it's exaggerated. I told you I got a chin. I ain't going like that. It's just not gonna happen. But like I said, I see why he knocked people out, and I think he felt my power too. Like, I think that's what negated a lot of his shots. And once I took his best shot, I was like, oh yeah, it's time to roll. Like I said, I knew I had a chin. I mean, I sparred guys that were like junior middleweights, like current champions that was at that weight. So I know I can take a punch. He's twitchy in there. Like I see why I do see why he knocked people out. I mean, like being up close and personal. Obviously, I seen it on the TV like that, but I understand why he knocked people out. I'm not gonna tell y'all because y'all.
Tank later insisted that the reason he took a knee wasn't the punch itself, but because grease from his hair had gotten into his eye, causing temporary discomfort. However, very few people believed this explanation, and most saw it as a weak excuse rather than a genuine reason for his reaction.
Oh, not right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach was right. He took a knee. He took a knee. What was he doing? He forgot his. So the knees gotta count.
At the end of the day, regardless of whether he was truly hurt or simply reacting to the punch, the undeniable fact is that he went down, and the referee should have officially ruled it as a knockdown. That single decision changed the entire outcome of the fight. If the knockdown had been counted, Roach would have claimed victory, but instead, the judges' scorecards told a different story, ultimately resulting in the fight being declared a majority draw.
Voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around and love you again. You know what I mean?
Boxing officials are still reviewing the 9th round knee that Tank took, and if they overturn the no knockdown ruling, Tank would officially lose to Lamont Roach, giving Floyd all the ammunition he needs to claim, "See, I told you he wasn't all that without me." He went on live TV and said Tank should skip the rematch. It wasn't out of worry but strategy. If Tank avoids Roach, Floyd can claim he was scared, and if Tank takes the fight again and loses, Floyd still comes out on top.
Clearly in there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that, and I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won, and I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance.
And here's what makes things even messier. Floyd isn't just advising Tank to stay away from Roach, he's actively promoting Lamont Roach, putting him in the spotlight.
Hopefully the commission gets this right. It was a bummer not being declared the winner on a technicality that could be righted. That wrong could be righted, obviously, in different ways, in different facets.
After the controversial fight, Floyd worked behind the scenes to bring Lamont Roach into the Mayweather Promotions family, and now Roach is officially signed under Floyd's banner.
I already signed. My first contract is signed for an immediate rematch in the case of a draw or if I win. So I'm already contractually signed to a rematch. It's on him. I hope we can get it done because I want to show the world again that that wasn't a fluke.
That's when it all became clear. Floyd isn't concerned about Tank avoiding Roach, he wants Roach to be his next star. While Floyd promotes Roach, undermines Tank, and maneuvers behind the scenes, a bigger question emerges. Is he setting up a fight with Tank? After all, Floyd rarely talks this much about any fighter without a plan.
Personally. Nas, you got anything else from Lamont?
Yo, last question. I just want to know, how has your life changed since the fight, man? You know, obviously we follow each other on social media. I see your followers went up, all of the other stuff kind of going up. How has things changed for you since the fight has happened?
Bro, literally overnight, it changed. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta walk around with security. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I walk around with my peoples. Like, it's crazy. I can't do the same stuff that I used to do. Like, I can't go to the grocery store. I can't go nowhere, bro. Like, I can't do nothing. And it's crazy. Like, it's just crazy because I know that that's what this come with if I get to the level that I'm supposed to be. But when it really happened to you, like, you sit back and look at it like, damn, like, this really happened off of this one performance. I've been working my ass off my whole life, but after this one performance, my whole life changed. And it's like, it's crazy. So,
you like it?
It's cool. I can manage it. I can manage it. I can see why niggas like get annoyed with it and stuff like that, but I can manage it.
Let's just say Floyd wasn't pleased when Tank claimed he was more skilled, and now he's looking to test Tank's abilities in the ring.
But one thing I like about it, one thing I do like about it, he's selling it. He's selling it, and he's making good money, and he's entertaining. I like it.
For Tank, this is an opportunity to silence his critics, end his career on a high note, and show that he doesn't need Floyd Mayweather to prove his greatness.
Man, Tank putting him to sleep.
I'm dangerous.
Tank never seen nothing like pretty boy Floyd Mayweather at 130, bruh. You say he ain't seen a Mayweather, he ain't seen a Tank at 130. Tank won't even get close to him. The speed alone would give Tank problems. in and out. But he's hitting you with combinations. That equalizer, that punching power would slow things down. So we talking ultimate power against ultimate skill. And I'm going with skill. Hold up, you saying Tank ain't got no skills? Floyd would be taller, faster, would have a higher IQ. Who got more punching power that he fought at 130 than Tank?
Cuts. Oh, the second one drops it.
You know he gonna want to mix it up with Tank. And then when he do, he gonna get caught. Who has ever knocked Floyd out? He was the most complete boxer I've ever seen at 130 pounds. He had no flaws in his game, bruh. And he was knocking out.
For Floyd, it's a chance to remind everyone why he's undefeated and to ensure that Tank never forgets who helped make him a star.
Skill for skill, none of these guys can mess with me. Like, nobody. I feel like my skills is way better than, like, Floyd. Like, if I'm on my game. Yeah, I take that back. Right hand in hand. But skill-wise, nobody on TV that's fighting right now have more skills than me.
May not fight guys like Shakur or Devin. What would his legacy be then in your eyes?
I think his legacy will be in his time, which he need to be respected for, that Tank did what most of the greats did in their time. One ballot, as far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that, in his time, as far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that, you know, could have fought each other and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think that ever gonna go away or ever would be something dismissed from eras of conversation. But I think Tank Davis, you know, understand his path and gonna go by what he feels. Hey, he's young still, might change his mind, who knows? Something might happen in the next 1 or 2 fights where there's an automatic repeat or rewind of something spectacular on his way.
Mayweather's the only one with no losses on his record right now. It's a tough thing in boxing to go that long.
I mean, you also got Andre Ward, but that was like, what, 32, 34?
Yeah, but Ward lost one somewhere in there.
No, I think he's undefeated.
Is he?
Yeah. But he's not as much as Mayweather. And the other thing, too, is that Mayweather, the resume, if we go back to the resume.
But you know what? I love that because everybody says Mayweather didn't fight nobody. He fought this guy.
Yeah, they don't. Those are people that don't know about boxing.
Mayweather fought everybody they put into him. It's not his fault he saw Pacquiao late in Pacquiao's career.
That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Don't forget to share your thoughts and reactions in the comments section. Let us know what you think. And stay tuned for more exciting content. We'll catch you in the next video with all the latest updates and highlights.